Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. 1 Juventus, 0 Fiorentina, or because we played in their stadium, Fiorentina 0, Juventus 1. It was a fundamental win. 3 incredible important points. Am I happy today? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am celebrating the win against Fiorentina. A game that for 90% I was able to anticipate. We did it today on the live that I did this afternoon. It was a long live, so I understand that a lot of people didn't watch the live or were not able to catch up, but we anticipated it. I also anticipated it in the pre-game of the Juventus Twitch channel where I was doing the watch along. Was it an entertaining game? No. Only for the people that are loving the defensive phase, they could have found a bit of joy. But other than that, no, it was not an entertaining game. It was not a funning game. It was not a game where you have some fun. Probably like Sasha, a lot of people lost 1 million years of their life because it was a really stressing game. But it was fundamental, and it was predictable for people that were expecting another type of game than the one that we just saw. Well, probably you don't know the teams of Max Allegri. Probably you don't know how Vincenzo Italiano is playing. And probably you were expecting something that would never happen. Never happen today. I was scared about this game, I tell you the truth. I didn't know if we would be able to win or not. I didn't know if we would be able to go for a big win. I predicted on the channel today a 2-0, a 1-0 in the first half, and I predicted a second goal in the second half that never arrived. So yes, I'm happy because, look, we will start immediately with the ranking. Then I will say thank you to the people that became member, also to the donation of Pierre Portella from USA. But first, let us give a closer look to the ranking of Serie A, because that's super important to analyze the game of today. Then we say hello to all the people in the chat, of course. So Serie A, we go immediately. Let me open Twitter. I believe it's this one. Yeah, it is this one. So I want the standings now. What are the standings saying? That Inter is first, but that was something that we already knew, that position would not have changed. First with 28 points, Juventus second with 26, Milan third with 22, Napoli fourth with 21, Fiorentina that remains now 8 with 17 points, Roma that is equal to them with their late winner. Well, Roma won, Bologna won against Lazio, Atalanta lost against Inter, Napoli won, Milan lost. So it was super important because if you lose today or if you draw today, you are reopening the qualification in Champions League, because that meant that Milan would have been at -1, Napoli at -2 from Juve, and then you had Atalanta at -4. But you are reopening there from top to behind with Inter that is running away with +5 points. That would have been a total disaster today, especially because we know it after the international break. So in 2 games we play against Inter, a game that would have been important, yes, to hope to reopen it, but would have seen the Nerazzurri still far away from us. Winning today, we are creating that gap. That doesn't mean that we will win Serie A. Again, tranquilli, calma, but winning today was fundamental to keep distance with Milan. We know it, first Cagliari, and we have to win next week against Cagliari. That is now the most important game of all the games, even before Inter. And we have to speak about Cagliari because we will have to invent ourselves a new midfield without Rabiot, that will not be there for the first time this season because he played the entirety of the minutes at disposal from the first game against Udinese until the last minute against Fiorentina today. Anyway, let me say thank you to all the people in the chat, and hello And then we go towards analyzing the game of today. And of course, if we are speaking about performance, offensive performance, I'm not happy, and there were things that were making me angry. On the other side, I want first of all to say congratulations to Juve. He predicted 2-0, but he predicted a goal of Miretti, and he said it, Miretti will score today. He was convinced as nobody on earth that Miretti would score today. He's constantly telling me since this morning, Miretti will score, and he was right. So big applause for Juve. So let me say thank you to Jafar, 3 months on the channel. The one who wants to have fun can go to the circus. It's the famous sentence of years ago of Max Allegri, a sentence that was right back then in time. Why? Because Max Allegri was bringing results, was bringing titles, was bringing trophies. And when you are bringing trophies, when we are bringing titles, yeah, the other people, they just have to stay silent because you won and you are correct. From the moment that you are not anymore able to bring trophies, like he didn't in the last 2 seasons, that sentence start to be a bit controversial, a bit annoying as well, a bit a kind of own goal, because there is no trophies, there are no titles, you are not able to beat the teams that you are playing head-to-head with, so top 4 teams, it's out of reach, and on top of that, you are not even offering something that is closely to entertaining football. But when you are bringing back, again, titles, wins, trophies, you can use that sentence again, and at the end of the season, you just have to say congratulations. At the moment, we are not first, and that's something that we have to pay attention for. We are not first, but it's the 3rd consecutive clean sheet. No, it's even more. It's the 6th consecutive clean sheet, but it's the 3rd consecutive win with 1-0. Locatelli, first goal of the season. Thank you to, I don't remember who that tagged me on Twitter, but it's correct. Locatelli, first goal of the season, and we win against Milan. First goal of the season for Andrea Cambiaso, and we win against Verona. First goal of the season, or ever, from the career with the first team of Fabio Miretti today, and he's bringing you the 3 points. So 3 different players, 3 midfielders, actually, that are scoring. We are lacking our goals from our strikers. Today, the strikers, I think it would have been the most difficult job in Serie A, or the most difficult job on earth to play as a striker in the team of Max Allegri today. I will come back on the performance of Dusan Vlahovic that made me extremely angry. But thank you to Jafar. Last Samurai, 18 months, not pretty, but job done. Forza Juve. It's true, it was not pretty. Thank you for the donation. Pier Portella, really appreciate it, my friend. Really, really thank you. Softic, 3 points. Great. Defense looking really good lately. And don't forget that for the people that will criticize and whatever you want to, we are playing with a 3-man defense out of Bremer, Gatti, and Rugani. Something that for a tifosi of Juve a few years ago with the BBC, Bonucci, Barzagli, and Chiellini, ragazzi, would have been impossible to believe that something like that could happen one day in the history of Juve, or probably not a Juve that was able to win and to keep clean sheet after clean sheet after clean sheet. Was Fiorentina dangerous? I will tell you the truth. No, they were not, but that's something that I want to come back on in a second. So thank you again to Pier Portella, to Softic, that is trying to find again a smile. Softic that has been really pissed off last season because we were not playing well and we were not winning. I see a Softic that is going towards again, okay, as long as we win, I take them. Mr. Zep, 21 months, Forza Juve with the black and white hearts. Solid defense to build on. Park the bus, or the bus as an emote. Adbin, 24 months, 2 years. Happy birthday, Adbin, on the channel membership. Ciao Beppe, not a great performance, but the fact that our squad depth is not the greatest and our players are far from their prime for him, but I will take it. Look, I want to come back on that because that would have been one of the things that I wanted to go for when we are saying not the greatest performance. It depends. It depends. If you are someone that are analyzing only offensive football, this is one of the worst performance ever. One of the worst performance ever. If you're someone that is analyzing only the defensive phase, this is a fantastic performance. If you're someone like me, for example, that try to be balanced and appreciate both, then you say that defensively it was a fantastic performance. Offensively, it was a really poor performance. So I think that it was a solid performance of Juve. A Juve that followed 100% the plan of Max Allegri. This is an Allegri game. You like it or not, this is 100% an Allegri game. That Allegri asked the team to play this way. You know, a lot of time we are asking who asked for it. Sometimes it's Max, sometimes Max is asking and the players are not able to follow it. Today it was absolutely planned like this one. If you know and you studied a bit Fiorentina and you see the stability and the solidity, the balance of Juventus, you knew that game would have been like that. The stats are a disaster. But no, I take it. Of course, I take it. Oliver, thank you for the donation, my friend. This team plays as team without Captain Danilo. It's true. I saw a team. This is probably something that I want to take with me also from today. It's the ability of sacrifice for each other, to play for the team. And we don't care about the role that we are playing. I just remind yourself before entering and doing a recap. So I finish the messages that people are writing, and then I will go with the analysis of the game. I want to repeat that we are playing without a midfield, because we are playing without Pogba, without Fagioli, and I know it makes no sense to repeat it, but on the other side, it makes sense to repeat it. In January, if we are able to sign new players in the midfield, I will stop talking about it. But today, we have the men that we have. And we are playing with the Miretti that today played a really good 60 minutes, really well. By the way, super happy for Miretti that I want to come back on. So, but at a certain moment, we are playing with Cambiaso for the first time, playing as a mezzala. So we were expecting him to be there, inserted on the right side of the field. Yesterday, Max Allegri anticipated it, or Ealing or Cambiaso could have had the possibility to play as a mezzala. He played as a left midfielder. And he did really well with Rabiot that went on the right side of the field. We are playing without Danilo. We are playing without Alexandro, that I know is not a fan favorite. But, ragazzi, this is what we have. The men that we have up front. A difficult game up front for the strikers. Mlaggio, ugly win. But we have to win this kind of games. Well, last year, 2 seasons ago, last season, you don't win this game. You don't win this game. You are not bringing it at home. Now, of course, if you go back to 1 year ago, there was a streak of a lot of 1-0 wins. Let me check what period this was. I think it was November. I think it was October, November. Let me check. I'm just really curious, because there was a big, huge streak of Juventus 1-0 wins. I need to go to wait, let me check if I can find it here. Hopefully, yes. Wait, I will tell you where it was last season. Before the Napoli game, indeed. But from where to where was it? Cari ufficiali. Campionato Serie A. Okay, I have them. So we started with the 1-0s. No, it was not like this one. Because in October, we won 3-0 against Bologna, then we lost against Milan 2-0. We won 1-0 against Torino, 4-0 win against Empoli, then 1-0 against Lecce, 2-0 against Inter win, 1-0 Verona, 3-0 win against Lazio. Then there is that international break for the World Cup. We come back again, 1-0 win against Cremonese, 1-0 win against Udinese. So it was a lot of 1-0, but they were not in a row. It was from the Torino game that we won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 8 games, I believe. Yeah. It was 8. How much victories did we have since the Torino game? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wins. 8 wins in a row, with 5 of them were 1-0. 5 wins in a row. That was the best streak of Juventus that time. Now we are at 1, 2, 3, 4 wins in a row. It's the 6th consecutive positive result. It's the 6th game that we don't concede any goal. But we have to do better, because I remember that then we had that Napoli game that was a big knock on our head. We lost 5-1, And from that game on, we did 3-3 against Atalanta. We lost against Monza 2-0. And it started to be quite difficult. So pay attention to the game of Inter. I don't want to see a big loss there. I have a bit more trust in this Juve than the one of last year. So, Sylvain, thank you for the donation, my friend from Canada. What a stressful match. La Viola, pretty strong, but our system of play can't hold like this every game. Bravo to Bremer, Locatelli, McKennie, and Tech. Yeah, I want to add also Kostic. Today I liked Kostic. Today I really liked Kostic, I tell you the truth. You want to put man of the match first? Let's go with man of the match. I start the poll. Man of the match, you know that I can put 4 players in. I put Miretti for the goal. I want to put Szczesny for that big save again. I want to put it's not my I don't say that would be the one that I voted, but I want to put Kostic, and I will explain why later. And probably also Bremer. Bremer did fantastically well. Bremer was everywhere today, but seriously everywhere. I want to put Rugani as well, but I can only put 4 choices. I will explain them later. Thank you, Sylvain. Jonathan. Jose Anthony Quintero, again, renewed or became a new member. It's not the first time. Thank you, Anthony Quintero. 2 years. Happy birthday to Abai. Bremer was a wall today. Yeah, we just put him in the 4-man. Locatelli, for different reason than last week, was also brilliant. I don't like winning like this, but sometimes we need to. And that's the huge difference that we had with the past. We win. We win without risking too much. We are solid. There are some games where we play. There are some games where we don't play, we let the other one play, but we don't risk. Because honestly, we didn't really risk against Milan. We didn't risk against Verona. We didn't risk today. The last game that I remember that we risked was against Atalanta. We didn't risk against Torino neither. So it's not only we don't concede, but we are also not risking. And then you will tell me about the 100 attempts on Fiorentina, because at a certain moment they were really going with a lot of 25 shots, only 4 on target. And honestly, I don't remember if there really was one of the shots that were really dangerous. One, the free kick that Szczesny is saving. And he's doing one fantastic save per game. That fantastic one on Giroud against Milan. That fantastic one against Verona in that end of the first half. And today again at the end of the first half, that free kick. So I think that also Szczesny, that a lot of us criticized against Sassuolo. Again, let's sell him, overrated goalkeeper, Perin is better, blah, 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 blah. He's in a fantastic form. And it's tough. It's really tough because you have one big save per game and he's doing it. Antonio, 21 months. If we had Pogba, Fagioli would have played attacking football. More than attacking, probably in games like that, probably would have played a bit more because today we didn't play. We defended. That is also part of the game, but we didn't play. But honestly, if you have to check defensive phase, fantastic. We are the best defense of Serie A, 6 goals conceded, 4 only in one game. Inter, also 6 goals conceded. We have the most clean sheets of Serie A. So solidity in defense with Rugani, Bremer, Gatti. None of us would have bet on that one. None of us. Impossible. Steve Cano, I have to praise Rugani. Thank you for 9 months, my friend. He has been really solid. It is. And game after game, we are now praising the solidity of Rugani. Today again. Oh, by the way, I should have put Rugani there instead of Kostic. I should have put Rugani. Because it's not only Szczesny that's saving a goal, but Rugani is taking a ball away from the head of the number 11 of Fiorentina. From Jonathan Ikone that just entered the game. What a save. This is a goal, I don't know if you know, but this is a goal. This is a goal from Rugani. Rugani saved us today. Szczesny saved us. Rugani saved us. With that ball, he's jumping in the air and bam! Luckily, he had some hair because he's touching it enough to take it away because Ikone was ready. He was already there looking for the ball. This was a goal. Impossible to save for Szczesny. So, Rugani, thank you, Steve Cano, to remind me this one because I forgot. Jonathan Quintero, wow, what a beautiful donation. Grazie, Jose Anthony. Grazie, really appreciate it. Ciao Beppe, we are winning. Allegri style, but we are winning. That's what matters most. We knew that Allegri would find a way to come back into Cortomuso style. That's all he has. Looking forward, Inter match, we must win. Bremer man of the match. At the moment, people are voting for Bremer. Oh. 60% of the people are voting for Bremer man of the match. That's huge. That's really a big vote. Deserved. So I'm happy that Anthony, the people are voting for Bremer because you asked it. Is it all that he has? I don't agree with that. It's not only Cortomuso that he has. But you remember in the live today, you were not there, but the other people were there. I said it's a paradox, but Juventus, this Juventus that we have under this Max Allegri, and I'm not speaking about Max Allegri 1.0, but about the 2.0, this Juventus is playing better when it's the other team that has to build, that is in possession. Juventus is playing better because we are much more concrete. And we go in their weak points when we have the possibility. We are solid. We are really well in the back. And we go when we have the opportunity to. And that's where this Juventus is probably at the moment the strongest one. Is it the most fun football? No. Is it the football that we all dream for? Tiki-taka football, consecutive passes? No. But it's a football that at the moment is what we need. Again, I watch Inter nearly all the games because they never play simultaneously with Juve. I always have free time when Inter is playing. Not that I like, but it's because of that. But I see them. They change one player, they have another one player ready. They have an injury, they have another player ready. And it goes like that all the time. For Juve, we have nobody on the bench. No, seriously, we have nobody on the bench. We don't have a lot of depth. We are improvising midfielders today like we saw. So I think that we do with what we have. You know what I discovered also today? Not discovered, but a Locatelli that is depending on the game, or is an additional defender and supporting the team and sacrificing himself, and then we can probably say Locatelli is not fantastic, it's not a great player. And then when Juventus is building some games, like the one against Verona, for example, he's doing fantastically well. He's a real regista, he's one of the men of the match. Today, he probably will not receive the man of the match. We didn't put him in the top 4, but he did a really important game. Let me read the 3 other messages, and then I really want to go with a recap of the game because, I'm praising the win, but there are things that made me really furious today again, I will tell you. Alan Yeterian, worry Ealing will want to leave, he is not playing. I predicted before the game that today Ealing would enter. That was my prediction. I thought that Ealing would enter. But at a certain moment of the game, when there was an opportunity to enter him, I thought it was a really bad decision to put him in. And I think it was absolutely not the game to put Ealing. Let me answer that one when I do the recap of the game, Alan. Then, of course, if he's never playing, he will be probably asking to be sold. I'm not even sure about being loaned out because he has a contract until 2025, which would make 0 sense. Or you loan him for 6 months and he comes back. Otherwise, you go for a sale because at the moment he's not playing. It's correct. Today, I would not have let him enter. How the game was going, especially with Parisi, that was dangerous on that side. I would not have taken that risk because Ealing Jr. is the guy that is probably giving you that brilliance when you're under the score and when you have to come back. But if you have to hold like that, would have been a total disaster. Jean-Daniel Haddad, thank you for the donation, my friend. Jean-Daniel is saying Grande Beppe, Grande Juve. These are the type of wins that are the key to a season. My one concern is Dusan. He looks really out of it. Confidence down. He clearly is so talented. For me, again, a really bad entry of Dusan that entered and became instantly the worst of the game. I will come back on him. So let me do the recap. 2 messages and then I do the recap. But I agree with you. Really concerning Dusan. Extremely concerning Dusan, Jean. Thank you for the assist. Punsara, 9 months. You have a baby now, Punsara on the channel. Am I the only one who feels Nicolosi will start the next game as Rabiot is suspended? I want to come back also on the possible lineup because they have different possibilities, or Nicolosi or Cambiaso. Cugino Eddie, thank you for the donation, Cugino. We got dominated like a bottom of table team, parking the bus, hoping for a result. Why didn't Max sub out one of the three on a yellow instead of Miretti? I believe Gatti comes out. No, he's a yellow before. No, because Keane would be subbed out later. So for me, no. Rabiot makes no sense. He will already miss Cagliari. It made no sense. And it's a player that when you have him on the field, he'll stay there. So no. Gatti. No, I don't know. For me, no. Miretti did well, 60 minutes. It's a bit more an offensive player. Then you had to retake the result. You had to defend the result. For me, it's a correct sub. I see no problem with the sub. We got dominated like a bottom table team. Cugino Eddie. Yeah, but today we win. We have 2 points less than the first one. We have 4 points more than the third one. Okay, let me read Mohammed message and then I go with a recap, a long recap. Mohammed, 24 months, 2 years on the channel, is saying, nothing called ugly win when it's your team, unfair to dismiss the team effort. That's the thing that is annoying me. When we are saying ugly, while the defense that are also playing football are part of it, and when they are delivering a game like that one, we used to mock others for hopelessly trying. With all those issues, we can at least enjoy successful struggle. Forza you. You know, I agree with that message. Is so important for me, from Mohammed. So let me go with my recap of the game, okay? And then I will continue to read all the other people. So my recap of today's game is that 100% I anticipated this game. Why? If you're looking at the stats, Fiorentina is the team in Serie A that is having the most possession of all team. So we knew that Fiorentina would play with a possession. Fiorentina is also the team that is having the highest average position on the field. It's a team that is playing super high. So if you know that they have the most possession and that they are playing super high, it's already indicating you that Fiorentina would continue to play like that. If you know that Fiorentina is a team that scored 18 goals, 12 of them are in first half, with 5 goals in the first 15 minutes. It's the team that is scoring the most in Serie A in the first 15 minutes. Then they don't stop because they continue to push with 3 goals in the next quarter, with 4 goals in the last quarter of the first half. So that means that it's 12 goals out of 18 scored in the first half, with a big pressure of Fiorentina. And they don't concede a lot. So if you know that, that means that you can already anticipate that Juventus, understanding how Fiorentina would be, with that high defense, with a ball possession, you know that they would have said, you know what, go with your aggressivity, go with your full power wave, and we will try to use your weakness because your defense is super high. And that's actually what Juventus did in the first 10 minutes. Because some people said we scored and then we parked the bus. No, I don't agree with that. We parked the bus from the first second. Not after scoring the goal. Immediately, because this was planned. This was planned like this. We let them go because it's a team that go with full aggressivity, that is super dangerous. Nico Gonzalez is a player that is really putting everyone in difficulty. He's in big form. But I was also impressed by how high Biraghi was today. Parisi on the other side, super high as well. We knew it would be like that. And Juventus is doing it because at the 10th minute, we go. Or we tried 2 times, but we didn't conclude it. We didn't go as we wanted. But then we go with Miretti, Kostic on the left side, across. Miretti scored his first goal in Serie A. And we are leading 1-0. Was I expecting at that moment that Juventus would play higher? Absolutely not. I knew it would have been like that until the end of the first half. So, game as planned, game that was already anticipated and every one of us could have already predicted. If you didn't like it, you could already knew it, and you could, if you didn't want, not watch the game, because we knew it was like that. On the other side, I was thinking that Juventus would have gone for that second goal in the first quarter, especially of that second half. Why? Because Fiorentina is a team that conceded already 5 goals in that first quarter of second half and scored, if I'm not wrong, only 1 goal. So that was the weak moment of Fiorentina, that when they come back from the locker room, they have always a bit of difficulty. And if you see a bit what we did, we tried to do it 2 times and then we gave up. And so I was disappointed about how we led our 31st minutes of the second half. Then, you know what is the big difference with the first 10 minutes and the remaining part of the 90 minutes of today's game is that in the first 10 minutes of Juventus, we defend, we are quite low, but from the moment that we recuperate the ball, there is someone that is unmarking himself, trying to say, I'm here, give me the ball, because we want to try something, if possible, as fast as possible, because Fiorentina is super high and we can go for their weakness. And that's what we did. Unfortunately, after the goal of Miretti, that's the problem. Because all our players, bam, 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 dropped back. And from the moment that we had the ball, we were not available anymore. We were not unmarking ourselves anymore. It was quite difficult because the team was totally disconnected. Even Moiskin was obliged to come back to defend off corner kicks and so on, where Juventus was not able to find any men. And a lot of these balls were immediately recuperated and given back to Fiorentina. And this is something that annoyed me a lot, because I have absolutely no problem with a team like Fiorentina being balanced, defending, not letting them be dangerous, because they were not dangerous. If you want to see, for example, the shots they had, look how many shots. Not a lot of them were inside of the goal. If you are looking at just the first half, you see that they went 4 times from inside, and I believe 2 times it was from a corner kick with headers. Other than that, only from outside. They were not able to enter our box. Impossible. In second half, not even, because one big chance, yes, the one of Lucas Martinez, but except of that, yeah, you had the one of Nzola, but zero, you see? So Juventus, they knew what to do. The problem is you recuperate the ball and you give it back immediately to Fiorentina. And that's something that we have a problem with, especially when I'm looking at the stats. Look at these stats that are honest. 55% of pass accuracy. 55% of pass accuracy in opposition half. So that's a total disaster. It looks like the team, from the 10th minute on, they were that much focused on making a wall and playing perfectly for each other, sacrificing. And that's why I would love, like Mohamed said, that we are at least recognizing that fantastic defensive work, that you don't even think about using these kind of counterattacks. Today for Chiesa, you can't judge Chiesa. I liked Moiskin defensively, but also when he had the ball to protect that ball. But how can you judge these two? It was impossible. On the other side, I can judge Dusan Vlahovic, because according to me, Dusan Vlahovic, he enters in a disaster way. In a real disaster way. That goal would have been called offside, but how can you miss that 2-0? I thought at a certain moment, because it was that huge, that big, I said it's the defender that is deflecting it last moment, that's why he's missing the tap-in. But he's missing a tap-in that is just incredible. It's just impossible to miss a tap-in like that. Not only that, at a certain moment he's giving a pass that is a real disaster, my friends. But what a disaster pass. No, I didn't like how we entered. Really bad. Mentally, maybe. Physically, maybe. I don't know. But how he entered against Milan, I didn't like it. How he played against Verona, I didn't appreciate it. And today he's entering, he's touching a few balls, and he should be the added value of today's team, and he's not able to do it. So Bianconeri edit is saying we can't be that harsh on Dusan and Chiesa. Look, I'm not harsh on Chiesa because he touched 10 times the ball. He was disconnected with the team. He received 0 balls. Hey, on that, what do you want to judge? You can't judge Chiesa. I judge Keane. Why? Because every time that the ball was going there, he was keeping the ball. He was taking fouls. He was playing in a smart way. He had 0 shots on target. He had no opportunity. It was really difficult for them to play. And then Milik is entering and he's doing a fantastic job. Honestly, Milik entered really well in today's game. I really liked how Milik was doing the same. Like Outellectual is saying Milik came in like a boss. Yeah, he entered like a boss. And then I'm pissed off with Dusan because what I'm asking from Dusan is not to be Ronaldinho, R9, or to be Ronaldo, Cristiano. It's not what I'm asking. But I'm asking the same grinta. Am I the only one or not? Tell me if I'm wrong here. There is at a certain moment a deflected pass from Dusan Vlahovic. He's going with a pass or whatever. Ball is deflected and he's going towards the towards the touchline. Okay? He's not running. He is not running. He is not running. He is not running. Who is making the effort? I believe it was Parisi. It's Parisi that is running to take that ball, saving it. Then at the end, they give the touchline for Juve. He's not running. He is not running. He is not running. But the guy just entered. So I need the fresh legs of Dusan. Then you can miss a stop. You can miss a goal. You can do whatever you want to. If today's game was played like that because of Max Allegri, then you say it's not because of Chiesa, it's not because of Ken, it's not because of Milik. They gave their best, they tried to protect that ball, they tried to do the best they could. Team was disconnected, the midfield was thinking to support the defense more than support the offensive team. It was difficult for them. Did they try their best? They tried their best. Look at the Chiesa, how he went out. He was totally tired. How many times was he pressing with sprints, rushes, like going and pressing, never catch the ball? But he made the effort. I didn't. Hey, look, Paul is saying Chiesa was hustling and pressing. Yeah, I didn't see that from Dusan Vlahovic. The ball was going out slowly. He's looking at them. He's saying it's okay. It's okay. And who is running? It's Parisi, I believe, from Fiorentina. Saying that's what is making me super pissed off. But seriously pissed off. And then you have another time Dusan Vlahovic in front of the goal. You have to put that ball in and he's missing it. Can it happen? Yes, it can happen to the best of us. But when it's happening 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, then at a certain moment I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off. But I was not expecting too much neither. And this morning we were analyzing how many times he entered the game and he was able to change the game. I think that they suffered. It was not easy, of course. We can say that they didn't receive the balls, but when he received the ball, then put it in. Mamma mia, disaster. No, it made me really angry. He made me really angry. No, seriously. Today, he enters and he received, in the few minutes that he's playing, he received the worst of the game award. Then you can say that we played well, we didn't play well, that it's a shame to play like that, whatever you want to. And probably we will discuss, it's a matter of taste, that whatever. But today I can't find one that played a bad game. In the game that we played. Szczesny saved what he had to save. Rugani was good. And on top of that, he's saving us at the end of the game, taking that ball from Ikone. Bremer was a wall today. Gatti, I have no problem. He played well defensively. Locatelli was not offensively good, but defensively did fantastically well. Rabiot did what he had to do. McKennie on the right wing did really well. Kostic, I really appreciated Kostic today. I know it's an unpopular opinion. I know that people hate on him, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Today he's giving the assist, but not only that. Up and down, up and down, up and down, limiting the players on the left side. It was not an easy task, because even Nico Gonzalez, that is supposed to start from the left side today, he went on the right side together with Parisi and so on that right side. It was really tough. But I really appreciated what Kostic put on the field today. Should he be a bit more precise with his crosses? Yes. But even Chiesa, even Milik, even Keane, I appreciated everyone, even if the gameplay was not wow. Was offensively it was invisible. Luckily, we do one shot on target and we score. Luckily. But for me, Kostic was good. But, he enters and he's worse of the game. No, not like that. Anyway, so I really was pissed off with Juve. The thing that makes me really angry is that you can't, every time that you recuperate the ball, giving it systematically. But it was, you know what is annoying? I tell you. It's annoying the fact that it's normal that we are giving back the ball to Fiorentina every single time. Oh, I'm not too good to put that ball away to 100 meters far away. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not ashamed to do that. It's part of football. But it can't be systematically at the 25th minute of the game. No. Because if at the 25th minute, that's the only thing that you're doing, then we have a problem. Then we have a problem. Paul Enrico Costadimas. Only disappointment today is that we didn't score on the counter. We need to be better at countering. We didn't have a lot of opportunities, but it's true that then we miss it. Oh, with Chiesa, would have been called offside. Vlahovic would have been called offside. But these goals, we have to score them. Chiesa one-on-one with the goalkeeper, you go and you score. Colo 99, my friend Dan. Normally I hate this type of Allegri performances, but today I think it was necessary. It depends on the game. Look, we come from a game against Verona where we had to do the game. We had 30 attempts. We scored one goal at the 96th. Juventus was playing. True or not? Juventus was playing. We did the game that we did, and it was a total different game than the game of today. Probably we were more in difficulty against Verona than today against Fiorentina. It's strange, what I'm saying, but today, forget about playing against Fiorentina. They would have killed us. They would have destroyed us. I can guarantee you that today, Nico Gonzalez, Kouame, they would have killed us. If we thought that we wanted to raise up and to play higher, made no sense. Today made no sense. They have beaten good teams like Fiorentina already this season. Look, I will check the games that they played until this season. Wait, let me go back to the history of Fiorentina this season, the results that they did. Let me check. They lost the first. No, they won. They won against Genoa 4-1. That was the big one. Then they draw 2-2 against Lecce. They lost big against. What is this score? Wait, No, wait. No, because it's annoying here. Wait, let me check. Okay, wait. This is not good. I want to see Fiorentina. Matches. No, not head to head. Okay, Serie A. No, I don't know what he's doing. He's showing me the head to head. I don't care about head to head. Show me the games. Mamma mia, what a disaster. Just show me the games. Is it that difficult? Fiorentina. Matches. Result. Grazie. Thank you. Mamma mia, what a disaster. Okay. Here we go with Genoa. They win 4-1 the first game. Okay. Then they draw against Lecce. They win. No, they lose big against Inter 4-0. I remember that. Then they win against Atalanta 3-2. They win against Udinese. They do 1-1 against Frosinone. They win 3-0 against Cagliari. They win against Napoli. Did you forget? They won 3-1 against Napoli. And it's not a coincidence that they lose against Napoli. Napoli is a team that is going all in, that they are playing up, that they want to play. They want to play football. They want to play open games. And they lose 3-1. It's a fact, huh? It's really a fact. And now they are in a 3 consecutive loss. They didn't really deserve to lose against Lazio, really, because they played really well, like today. The difference is that, again, today, except of that one save of Szczesny, I didn't see any danger there. Ali, 18 months with us. Let's win the next 2 games and be first in the league. Cagliari is the next one for Juve. I'm curious to see which is the game of Inter, the next one. Is there someone that is faster than me to find it? Frosinone. Frosinone, before the break. They are playing at home. Attenzione. You never know. It will be tough, because Inter, I told you, is super in form. Ciao Taha. Tony Trim, the game on the 26th will be for the first place. I don't want to go too fast, because you know what is my big fear? Peter and the Juve Pels are saying Forza Sule. My big fear is the next game against Cagliari. Honestly, my big fear is the next game against Cagliari. We are playing at home, the 11th of November. It's Saturday at 6 p.m. I want to see the Serie A games. Who is playing first? And then, wait, let me check. So next game, you have Lecce Milan at 3 p.m. and then we play. So Inter will play the day after against Frosinone. They will play the day after. Lazio Roma will be played the day after. Fiorentina will play the day after. Napoli will be played the day after. So except of Milan, we are playing. So we don't even have that big push, that big stress of Inter won, because they will probably win, but we will not know it. When you see it with your eyes that Inter is there, you are doing that extra mile. Cagliari, since they have beaten Frosinone, is on a great streak. Don't forget that, of course, it had to happen right before Juve. This is football. This always happens. But pay attention on Cagliari, because if you're looking at the last games, they go with a crazy remontada from the 3-0 down to a 4-3 and after the 70th minute. And these are the games that are, with a coach like Ranieri, that are, you know what it is? It tells you can climb whatever mountain in the world. Everything is possible. You wanted a proof, you wanted an evidence, that's the evidence. And it's not a coincidence that they are winning in the extra time in Coppa Italia against Udinese 2-1. It's not a coincidence. It is not a coincidence. And then yesterday they played again, or today they played against Genoa. It was 0-0 at halftime. And at the end they go and they score. They win 2-1. Look, they scored 1 goal with Nicolò Viola. Gudmundsson is drawing at the 51st, and at the 69th you have Gabriele Zappa that is scoring. They win 2-1. So 3 games in a row. AJ is opening a new chapter. That is correct, because he's correct. AJ saying, my big concern against Cagliari is the fact that Rabiot will miss the game. I said this morning, or he has a yellow card and is not playing against Cagliari, because he can't, because he's suspended, or he would have missed the game against Cagliari because he can't miss the game against Inter. So I didn't see him on the field against Cagliari. At least now it's because of suspension, so it will take one tout away from Max. Because knowing Max, could have even put him on the field, risking a yellow card against Cagliari. Because if you tell a player, play, but don't take any yellow card, disaster. Really, really, really disaster. Really disaster. So, Cugino anything better to miss that match than Inter. We will know it after Cagliari. If we win, then we say yes, better to miss that game than against Inter. If we don't win, it's a problem. But it will be a big mystery. Why? Or a big newness. Because if you are looking at our team, please, can you go up? Would be nice if you want to work. Grazie. Okay, let me put the players a bit bigger so that you can see them as well. Okay, this is how we ended the game with Cambiaso that was Mezzala on the left. Well, Rabiot will not be there. Okay, I don't believe that we will think about players that are tired or not, because after that you have international break. The defense will be the same. I know that Alexandro will be back. By the way, Szczesny will be captain. Szczesny will be captain. Maybe Locatelli. But I believe it will be Szczesny. Because no Alexandro. He will probably be called up. But he will start on the bench. So Alexandro on the bench. Rabiot not there. Danilo not there. I believe it will be between Szczesny and Locatelli. Poll to see who will be the next. Well, we can do it. Our intellectuals, 11 months with us, and he's saying, let's do a poll to see who will be the captain. Yeah, we can. It's a nice poll. Let's do that. Let's do the poll. Wait, poll. Start the poll. Captain next game. Szczesny. Attenzione, because there is another one. Rugani, I want to put Rugani there. We forgot about Rugani. Szczesny, Rugani, Locatelli. I don't believe there are other people. But if you want to, we can put surprise. And you let me know in the comment section who you want to. But I don't think there is someone else that is competing there for captain band, except of the three that we just mentioned. Yeah, good poll, because we forgot about Rugani. Rugani can be possibly the captain. So the defense remains the same. Locatelli plays. McKennie will start on the right side. Kostic will start on the left side. Then on top, I think that on top we will start this time with Chiesa. Depends on how they are feeling, of course. It's a bit early to say. With Chiesa, Vlahovic. I think that Vlahovic needs also to play with Chiesa as they did in the beginning of the season. And then you can't do without Miretti. So you need someone. And Miretti is more comfortable on the right side. You need someone on the left. Max said that Nicolussi was better as a regista. Who do we have? We have Joseph Nonge. We have Nicolussi. That's it. So, you know what? Or Cambiaso. No. He will not risk Cambiaso, because Cambiaso is the only one that can sub McKennie. It could be that we see Ealing Jr. here. Or. So that's option. Okay, I give you the options. Options 1 is Cambiaso here. Okay, but what is the problem? That according to me, no, I already know what we will do. Okay, we have different options. We have Cambiaso here, but the problem is I'm scared that he's the only one that can also play on the right side. And if McKennie is tired, then we have a problem. Okay, but Cambiaso could be an option. The other option is McKennie in the middle, on the right side, Miretti here, Cambiaso on the right to start the game with. But the problem here, of course, is that he will change and Miretti from a side and Cambiaso for the first time on the right. I'm not sure if he will do that. The other possibility is indeed that Miretti is staying on his position, everyone on his position, with actually Ealing Jr. here. And another possibility is that we have here no, but Miretti is not. No. Forget about that one. No, that was a bad idea. That was a really bad idea. Why? Because Miretti and Yildiz together from the start will be extremely tough. No, forget about Yildiz from the start. It was a crazy idea I had, but it will be one that will not happen. Sorry about that, guys. Another possibility is Nicolussi, Locatelli. Could be. Mamma mia. It will be a big puzzle, huh? Will be a big puzzle. I love Nonje. But how I heard Max speaking, not sure if he's ready yet to start. Not sure. Cambiaso could be one. It's tough. Chiesa captain? I'm not sure. Yet. Szczesny 47%, and then it's a battle between Rogani and Locatelli with 27 and 24%. Mark 1, Huijsen should play. Who is Huijsen? Huijsen should play against Cagliari. No. After that, you have a break. Rogani will not go in national team. Maybe Gatti, Bremer, maybe, but no, I would not change the defense. Who is Ronnie? What the fuck is he doing? Ronnie, who are you? What are you doing? Bye. I saw a guy who was called Ronnie. It disappeared here in the messages. Who is McKinney? Max Donzelli, McKinney. Today was in the top best. He was playing really well. I agree. Jurgen. Strange word, guys. Such excuse for a terrible game should be said by clubs from 15th to 20th place, not for Juve. The problem is that we will play in the same way against Salernitana. If you see the game against Verona, it was absolutely not that game. I don't think it's you're playing the first one of the ranking or the 20th one. I think after it's already the 8th year of Max Allegri. Max Allegri has one fantastic skill. It's the fact of anticipating how the other teams will play. He understands them really well. And he had one bad skill, is the fact that against all the team, he's adapting his game style. That's a big problem of Max Allegri. You will never have a DNA Juve about how you play. You take it or leave it. And I know that a lot of people are hating it. And I can understand you, so I will not criticize you. But it's not true that you will play the same against Salernitana. We just played against Verona. I was there at the stadium. It was a total different game. You played against Udinese. It was a total different game. You played against, let me check, just to not tell you stupid things. We played against Bologna. We played in a different way. We're not able to beat them, but it was a different game. You beat Lazio in a really beautiful way because we had opportunity to do it. Against Atalanta, that you can compare a bit with the Fiorentina in the way that they love to have that possession of the ball, even if Atalanta is much more aggressive than Fiorentina. We played that way. Against Milan, it was different, but also Milan is it's a team that loves to go up a lot of time. By the way, that's how they conceded their goals, because they go crazy because they go up. But it's not true. It's not against random Salernitana. I think that your comment is correct when you're saying against team that loves possession, that loves to play high. Juventus will play against the same. Yes. And the game against Fiorentina was highly anticipated. Is it correct or not? At the end, if you're winning 1-0, if you're second in Serie A, it's correct. If you're losing, it was a bad choice. It was a mistake, and that's not correct. Again, if you're winning, you are correct. If you're losing, you are not correct. And it's risky. It's risky. But honestly, can you tell me, Jurgen, if Fiorentina was really dangerous? Let me know, if Fiorentina was really dangerous today. They were not. And it's part of football. That's what I don't like when we are neglecting 50% of football, which is defending, and 50% is attacking. No, Ronnie saying, just I love Juventus, I love annoying Juventus fan. You know what, Ronnie? I love also that I will ban you. Okay. Ban user and delete their comments. Ciao, Ronnie. No, we have other things to do, Ronnie. We have other things to do. Mohamed Elagelli. Could West Ham make shift next season to a right back? What do you think, Beppe? It's a lot of shifts then, because from a midfielder to a right winger. But I have to say that the growth of the first time, the first time he's suspended for like 10 minutes. Then he comes back. I love to annoy you. Hey, okay, do it, I don't know, at your home, not here on the channel. Disaster. Ronnie with the pic. You know what's the crazy one? It was with the picture of Cristiano Ronaldo of the hat-trick of against Real Madrid. Atletico Madrid. I love to annoy you. Anyway, on the other side, I think I saw that that small paper, you remember, with the notes of Max Allegri. Ragazzi, I'm a real disaster. Look at all the notes I have. Look here. I have, like, I fold them like that, and then I write. But look how many papers, and they are all full, all full of notes. Look everywhere. Then I make some designs, like doodling. I write. I have a lot of formation. Mamma mia! Look, I even make some guys. I don't know what I write. I write a million things on these papers. Every side of the player is full, inside, out. Look, you make them open. I don't know what I'm writing. I'm making some designs, blue here in black, in red, in blue. Sometimes, mamma mia, my desk is a disaster. Look, I have more papers, and I and I can't throw them away. I don't know why. Maybe sometimes I think one day I will read them back. I will smile, or I will find something important, and at the end I never read them back. But I keep them. My wife will kill me. I'm a total disaster. On my bench, on my desk, I have papers. I have notes. I have mugs of empty coffee here from today. Then at the evening, I have to take away. That's from today. I have the Marchisio. I have the Playmobil of Juventus here that I still need to unpack. I have T-shirts of Juve. I have my hat. Mamma mia, what a disaster. Here I have shirts of Juve everywhere. I have here. This one is the gift from Elod. I have here. I have sunglasses. I have everything. Mamma mia, what a desk. What a desk. Disaster. The nice thing is this. I have always this one on my desk. Crybaby. I have the Crybaby. That's always fantastic. Crybaby. I even have a picture of myself here. Mamma mia. That's me. My wife printed it and she gave it to me. Nice. I like that picture. No plates. No forks. No. I even have this. Ragazzi. You know what? This is nice. Wait. This is really nice. I like that. Okay. I like this one. This is one of the coolest things ever. You know why? Because... No, I have to put it more like that. I like it. Why do I like it? Because actually it's absolutely not the meaning to put it around your head. But it comes from this. In the winter I will put this one. Oh, fantastic. Wait a second. Do I not have the most fantastic wife ever? She bought me this one. You know, when it's a bit cold up, you put this one on. You're like that cozy, fantastic. Wait. Fantastic. You put this one around you. This, mamma mia. You put this one here. I'm happy, and we can sleep. I will do the lives like this, huh? I will do the live like this in the winter. When it's high winter, I will do like that. This is fantastic. The best ever gift she gave me. Fantastic. It's the material is nice. This one is fantastic. No, this one is great. And it came, really beautifully packed with this one. I even have attention, oppa! I have everything. I don't know why I have the thing of the clown here. I have everything. It's a bit a house. Anyway, let's stop doing stupid things. Let's say thank you to Hosar, 2 months. Best way to celebrate 2 years anniversary. Thank you, Hosar. Really appreciate it. And today a lot of memberships, renewals. Really appreciate it. You're just fantastic, guys. I missed the live. I will do an important poll for the people that are there. Should I start back with weekly late night live? Late night live, it means around 11 p.m. my time. So it depends where you live. For example, in New York, it's like 5 p.m. Should I start back with weekly? Because I'm doing one with Romeo Agresti on Thursday, and then I do the post game. But I missed a lot of them. So poll, yes or no? No, because I did the last time. I was not really. I have 100 persons, and I'm super grateful for the 100 persons, 150 persons. But it's a lot of efforts, and I didn't know if you were maybe a bit tired about my face. Lil G, Beppe, we don't have a midfield to play attractive. We played with the same midfield against Verona. We did really well, but of course it's not Zaire Emery, Lee Kang-in, and Ugarte Vitinha from Paris Saint-Germain. It is not Chouameni, Camavinga. It is not Musiala. It is not Bellingham. I agree with that. Thank you for the donation, Lil G, but I agree. Can you rate the performance of Miretti? Because I've put him in the 4 because also he scored. But take away the goal. Put the goal aside, okay? Let's say it didn't happen or whatever. Judge the performance of Miretti. I think he did really well. Zid is saying, I will never get tired of your face. I will always, am ready for Juve content. Thank you, my friend. Did anyone play the new Fortnite season? My son did. I didn't yet. AJ, mamma mia, I didn't read a lot of AJ. But I think the lack of views recently could be because many people are focusing on the news. Yeah, I know. It's a sad moment, I know. Pedri, De Jong, Gavi, of course. I forgot about them, but fantastic. No, it's true, AJ. 6 on 10, 6.5, 7.5, 7.5. Bad for Sasha. 9 on 10 because he had a few bad passes. Why Miretti on the left with McKennie on the right? Miretti didn't play on the left. Cambiaso entered on the left. Miretti played on the right side of the field. 7, he was good. Mark, Miretti scored, but his rating should be 6.5. 6.5 is great, huh? I liked Miretti today. I'm really curious about the next one. Because I think he will sleep as a... it's... You know the importance of the goal of today, of Miretti? It's not only that 4-0, he scored a goal, he will be happy because he scored his first one with Juve, which I know that he was waiting for it. But it's not only the first one with Juve, but it's also the winning goal. You remember? You remember the start of Fagioli? When did it start, Fagioli? Against Lecce. The season of Fagioli started against Lecce with that fantastic goal alla Del Piero that is saving Juve a bit. When was it? It was Lecce Juve. On the 29th of October. 29th of October. It was match day 12. Oh. Now it was match day 11 on the 5th of November. You see? Match day 11. Last year it was match day 12 of Fagioli. And Fagioli from that moment on. If Miretti is able to unlock himself with that goal, I put Miretti on the left. No, why there? And who did I put on the right then, George? Because McKennie is playing on the right. He's always playing on the right. That's why. And Miretti sometimes already played on the left. I remember Marchisio scored one of his first goals against Fiorentina away in 2008. It's true. Miretti scored a tap-in and Fagioli scored a Puskas goal. Yeah, but at the end it brings you 3 points. 1-0 there, 1-0 here. Of course, Fagioli scores an amazing goal. And also there is a difference because it was really, Fagioli was not playing that much. He enters in the second half, deciding the game. But, Cecilia is there. Miretti has a good game. No, I really like the... No, at the end he's bringing you 3 points. In the head of Miretti, he doesn't care. Huh? I tell you, he was looking that much for the goal that I promise you he doesn't care. Oh, another thing I will tell you today, on the 6th of November. If we go with this kind of, I believe in destiny, I'm a bit superstitious. Huh? Okay, Fagioli, 6th of November, match day 12. So we are there, huh? He scores his first goal in Serie A, first goal with Juventus against Lecce. We win 1-0, okay? After that game, we play... Wait. After that game, we play... where is it? Paris Saint-Germain, okay? Where he doesn't score. And the game after... Juve, Inter, match day 13, Juve, Inter, and he's scoring. And we win 2-0 in our home against Inter. I don't know. Maybe I can already tell you that according to the stars, Miretti will probably score the 2-0 against Inter. Pay attention. Buonanotte Marco Uno. Buonanotte. Punsara, Miretti will end with 6 goals. That's a lot. That's really a lot. But you never know. Lilji could be a confident boost for sure. I think so. Beppe, even this year, match day 13 is against Inter. Yeah, it's the same. Lilji is still not 100% convinced. I really like the performance lately of Miretti. Really. Cecilia, same as me. I'm also really worried about pass accuracy. This is something... You know why it annoys me? Because it's already the 3rd season in a row that we are really lacking in pass accuracy. And if this summer I told you that we would have improved in that one, we went back again. It's a pity. Now, of course, the mood of our performances, of our result, are influenced only by our result, because we are there, we are up in the ranking, we are not first, we are second, but we are still much better than last year. By the way, last year we had at match day 11, just to compare a bit, we had 3 points against Sassuolo. Wait, and let me check only Campionato Serie A. So 3 points against Sassuolo, 1 Sampdoria, 1 Roma, 3 against Spezia, 1 against Fiorentina, because we did 1-1 last year, 1 against Salernitana that they robbed us, do you remember? 0 against Monza, 3 against Bologna, 0 against Milan, 3 against Torino, 3 against Empoli, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 13, 16, 19. 19 points. 19 points on 11, which is 19 on 33. Today we have 26 on 33. And that's 7 points more. 7 points more. Last season we played Roma, Fiorentina, and Milan. Big. At match day 11. Pass accuracy rate today is expected, Pepe. You are all... Yeah, of course. Yeah, but it's annoying that when you are attacking... Look, when this is what I wanted to show earlier. When you go with... Here, attacking thirds, you see the thick lines of Fiorentina. They were going a bit more on the left. They tried centrally, and on the right they were... Look at how thin the one of Juve are. Really thin, because we were never going up. Look at the first half, even more thin. So you see, we tried a bit on the right side. That's it. Nothing. Look at the difference between the thickness of the lines, because Juventus didn't go up. Then when you go up, you need to be more accurate. You really seriously need to be more accurate. At the end, Juventus, look, 69% in total. 69%, which is absolutely not okay. But that's the one. Oh, it went a bit better with 63. Wow, 63%. But we were at 50. Yeah? It was really bad. Seriously, it was really bad. Chiesa was perfect. 100% pass accuracy in final third. But look, only 2 times. The one that went the most up was Adrien Rabiot. 8 times. Passes in final third. Locatelli and Weston McKennie. Passes in final third. Even Chesney had more. 6. With his long balls. But there, not precise. Not precise. Franco Chan, buongiorno, zio Beppe. We missed the game, but we're happy to wake this morning with the result. That's good. At least you're happy. Chesney, speriamo solo che non ci tolgono altri 10 punti. Did he say that? Good. I didn't read it yet, but apparently Chesney said to the microphone, let's hope that they will not take away from us other 10 points. Let me check. Yeah, I think he said it. Wait, no, then I will be banned. Well, not having 10 points deducted is already a step forward. It's true. He's correct. Is correct. In the first half, we suffered, while in the second half, Chesney didn't need to make one. That's what I told you. He said the same, Allegri. In the first half, we made a few mistakes with our final balls because we had space to get in behind. The save on Biraghi, a normal save, it didn't seem so difficult, not at all. At the level of Muriel's free kick, that was a difficult one. You see, we didn't suffer. That's what I told you. You can speak about possession, whatever you want to, but we didn't suffer. Bremer can't build. That's a fact. Today I loved the performance of Bremer. I really love the performance of Bremer, but he can't build. He really can't build. That's something I think he will never be able to. Grande Lil G. Grandissimo Lil G. What else? Did we forget something? Let me read a bit of the words of Juve. So Max Allegri to the zone. Rugani. When I had Barzagli, Chiellini and Bonucci, it was hard for him to play, but when he plays, he does always well. Gatti should understand a bit more his position. He's one that goes a lot up and down the field. It's true. We spoke about that, about Gatti. That's why Gatti, is risking a bit. With Danilo coming back, Danilo on the right, Rugani on the left. Oh, that's a good one. Ragazzi, can you tell me? Okay. That's not a long one, but small poll. When Danilo is back, when Danilo is back, what do we do? We start on the right side. Gatti, Bremer, Danilo on the left. Or we go with Danilo on the right, Bremer and Rugani on the left. Or we go, let's say, with these two. Otherwise, it makes no sense with the other options. Let's go with these two. That's a good one. Danilo can still play on the left and Rugani on the right, but Danilo is a bit more in difficulty on the left. And we spoke about that Danilo would have been a bit more in difficulty on the right side. Danilo will play, so I'm not even taking him out because I know that some people will say continue with Gatti, Bremer and Rugani. Danilo out, but Danilo will play. It's not even a doubt. Oof. Incredible. We don't have a lot of votes at the moment, 22, 23, but at the moment, Rugani, Danilo, Bremer are winning at 67%. Gatti less, something that 3 weeks ago people would have mocked me. No, Sasha, I don't think that Sandro. If Danilo is not back, Sandro can play. Yes, why not? But I don't believe so. I don't believe that there will be a lot of games for Sandro anymore. When there are some problems, why not? But especially now, he's doing quite well. I agree with Lil G. He's playing good on the right side. It will be Sandro, Rugani, Danilo, Bremer. Bremer started our goal, to be honest. Yeah, it's true. I have to go. Ciao Ryan, buonanotte fino alla fine, forza Juve. Ciao grandissimo Ryan. Should Bremer keep trying? He needs to progress, of course. He can't just give up. Ciao Juve Chris. I have to go, but just wanted to say hi. Ciao Juve Chris. Let's try at least to have 50 votes so that we have 50 votes so that we have an idea where we are. 45 votes now. I'm also really curious, but seriously really curious about something else. Did we reach 27,700? I don't think so. Let me check, because we were at 91, and I'm curious to see how much we have now, because we were really close, and no, we didn't. I thought we could have done it today. I wished. We are at 27,698. Probably because I bent Ronnie Juve or Ronnie whatever. Otherwise we would have reached it. 27,700 would have been beautiful to go to bed. Jorge, Beppe, what do you think now about Baldanzi to Juve in the future? Yeah, it's a player that was already spoken about. that is observed by Juve. Is it a priority today? No, but it's a good play. It's a really good player. Last time we won at in Firenze was in 2018. Hashtag. Imagine. Either Ciao Salcat, we will have some depth soon. Hopefully, with some midfielders in the winter, we'll have a strong squad to finish the season. But it's also for that I really want to win as much as possible in any possible way. I don't care, for a simple reason. Because if you take the points, if you go up, if you have a solid position, so we are playing matches of Juve. No, not the matches of Cagliari. I won the matches of Juve. We are playing Cagliari, Inter, Monza, Napoli, Genoa, Frosinone, Roma, and Salernitana. And then we played. No. We played, by the way, we played twice Salernitana, one in Coppa Italia, one in thing. Okay. So we play, except of Salernitana, we have played 18 games. 18 games of Serie A before the transfer window opens. Of course, you will not have players that will arrive on the 2nd of January and start to play on the 4th in Coppa Italia against Cagliari. Even on the 7th, knowing Allegri, forget about it. Or you bring Mbappé, then he plays immediately in Coppa Italia against Salernitana. But other than that, I don't know. But, already in the 13th against Sassuolo or 20th against Lecce, these are the games where you can potentially have already some extra midfielder. How many games does that mean that we still have to play with the depth that we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. Then Mercato opens. You have still 2 games. So 7, 9 games without an extra midfielder. Did we reach him in the meanwhile? No. Ooh! One more, and we have 27,700. One more. Who is that guy? Who is that girl? Who is that kid? Who is that person? One more, and we have 27,700. Abdullah Chesney, do you have 7 points more than last season? Don't forget, there is a possibility that they will deduct 10 points from us. Yeah, I heard it. It was quite funny. I don't like that. This is really bad. The person who's subbed off is really a bad person. I don't like that person. Whoever you are, I don't like you. What do you think about Sule? What kept him from playing such an amazing football at Juve? He wouldn't have played on Juve. It's quite easy. It's super easy. Juventus last season, but also this season. Last season. Ooh, grande Juventini. I will change immediately before there is someone that will take him back. I like that. Die. My goal, honestly, was before. When was it? Before the end of 2023, so 31st of December, to have 30,000. It's a pity, yeah. It's a pity. Moment, just subscribe. You are the guy, or the girl, or whoever you are. Thank you, Moment. I know, but that's a disaster. You're disgusting. I don't play with you anymore, and I don't show you anymore. I don't like you today. You're a really bad person. Thank you, Moment. Anyway. Oh, seriously. Sule. Last year it was clear. We wanted to go towards a 4-3-3. We even played some people out of position to keep that 4-3-3, waiting for the people that would have given us the 4-3-3, which was Di Maria, Pogba, Paredes, that would have unlocked a Locatelli, for example, etc., etc., etc. Even Chiesa should be earlier back than he came back. And at the end, the problem is that we changed towards a 3-5-2 because Bremer is difficult in a four-man defense, because Bonucci was difficult in a four-man defense, because Bonucci then was injured and he didn't play anymore, because we saw that we had no left and right back, and that Alexander was performing a bit better as a three-man defense than a four-man, so we went towards a 3-5-2, with the consequence that the 3-5-2, Soulé, it's not a job for him. He can play you parts of game, but we saw him also last year when he was playing in the 3-5-2. When he went defensively, he made some mistakes that were really, really scary. And if you want to play with Max Allegri, first you need stability. And if you want to play a crucial role in the 3-5-2 there on the left or on the right, you need to be able to do both phases. And that's what Ealing Jr. this season is suffering. And Ealing Jr., at the moment, with the team that we have, with the ranking in Serie A that we have, with the options that we have also on the left, will be a player that will enter when you are conceding. I hope we will never know, and we will not see it, but you will see that from the moment that you are in the 70th minute, 75th minute, and you will be under in the scoreline, then you will see immediately Ealing Jr. entering there on the left. Other than that, he will not, because he's not able to play that role. But I followed the guys since they were kids, or since they arrived at Juve, they were still kids. And there are players that plays in a 4-2-3-1, in a 4-3-3, that plays in a 4-3-1-2, whatever, but they are playing offensively, not in a 3-5-2 on the wings. But at the moment, you have to look at the team. What is necessary for the team? Or do we change the team just to make Soulé shine? It was not a priority to make Soulé shine, but when he entered, he did really well. So he has also that skill of, I sacrifice for myself for the team, and I do what the coach is wanting me to do. But I have never doubted that that Soulé was a fantastic player. By the way, here on the channel, we always praise Soulé. Some people were even telling me that I was a bit biased because I liked him and people were giving up on him. I remember the people that were giving up on him, but honestly, Soulé is a fantastic talent. Then, if we are playing with a 3-5-2 from January until this season, makes no sense to bring him back. If you are playing 4-3-3, it's a different story. And 4-3-3 would probably also unlock Ealing Jr. Maybe, Max is thinking about a Kostic as a left back. And then Ealing Jr. will have more space there, but doing that, you're sacrificing a lot of people, because Ealing on the left, on the right, you put Soulé in January, maybe, who's playing up front, because then you have Moiskin, you have Milik, you have Vlahovic, you have Federico Chiesa. It's a lot of players, you have a Kenan Yildiz, so it's not easy. Happy for Fabio and 1 year anniversary, Gazzo. Grandissimo Gazzo. Happy for Fabio Miretti. I'm happy as well. I tell you the truth, I'm super happy as well for him. Thank you for 1 year. Happy birthday membership, Gazzo. Super happy. Thank you, my friend. Oh, 1 hour 30 of live. I had fun time. Seriously, I had really fun time. I was really happy. Tomorrow is Monday. My wife goes to work. My son goes to school. So we'll do a beautiful video tomorrow. We should swap them and bring Thuram and Samar. But the both of them, forget about it. Admin. It will be already difficult to have one of them. Imagine two. Forget about it. Admin. Not now. Maybe in the future. Who knows? Both of them can join you, but not now. Tomorrow daytime live? No. Daytime no. No. in the evening. Yes. No, with Romeo, we stopped on his channel, Dimensi. We still continue to do them here on the channel on Thursdays. The last time it was not possible because, the last 2 times actually, it was not possible because he had work. So normally this week should be back. If not, we do a video and we post it. I will tell him. But buonanotte ragazzi. Maximum of likes if you didn't yet. That's really appreciated. I'm counting on you also to watch the videos of tomorrow. More you watch the video, more you post a like, more it's helping also to spread. And we need it, huh? We really need it. Moment, you saw Colo99 post about Miretti the other day. I even wrote a comment saying that he will score his first goal today. Yeah, I saw that Colo posted it. Colo is great friends. By the way, today I was speaking with him about an idea I had. No, Colo is doing fantastic edits. So I'm happy. Well, buonanotte. Now I have difficulties to say goodbye. Ciao, buonanotte. Ciao Gazzo, ciao Adbin, ciao Juvepels, Demon C, Fabio. Fabio is saying great for performance of Fabio today. Ciao Danis, Lil G, Gerardo, Leo, Moment. Ciao a tutti. AJ, Leo, Punzara, Cecilia, Cugino Eddie, Kirill, Mikovic, salutate la capolista. We are not yet, but maybe soon, who knows. Ciao Taha, ciao a tutti, buonasera, ciao Sasha, ciao, grazie, forza Juve, ciao.